Hello everybody, this is Jonathan, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to use the awesome software that is called BeScreenCapture. And this software will basically allow us to record a screen of our system. So it's basically like OBS but for Haiku OS. So as you guys can see, I can drag this and you guys can see my screen. So it's basically that but for Haiku OS. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So what I normally do is that I click on the view and then I click onto full screen mode and now I click on switch. So yeah, because I'm using PhotoBox, so I need to do that. Okay, so what I will do is now I'm going to show you guys how to basically install it, because it is not pre-installed. You guys have to install that yourself. So I would click onto the feather, and I click onto applications, and then from applications click onto Haiku deport. Once you click onto Haiku deport, now search up for software. So it is basically BeScreenCapture, as you guys can see. Let's click on to install, and once it's installed, click out of this. And yeah, so it's basically that is just how to basically install it if you wanted to install it. Anyway, now let's get started with a tutorial. So what you guys want to do is click onto the feather, now click onto applications, and now find for software. So for my case it's at the very top because it starts with a B. Now click onto BeScreenCapture, and as you guys can see, I have it now got opened. So there are like 3 tabs over here. So there's capture, there's options, and there's info. So capture allows you to change some settings with it, so it could go for a whole screen, and over here it just shows up a display of what it's going to be like. And over here is region, and then over here is window. So you can basically select any window, and it will only screen record for window that we have selected. And we can obviously put this up if we truly wanted to. But in my case, I'm going to have it whole screen because I wanted to record my entire screen. Now we're going to see an option called output. And output is basically where we want to save our file to. Or what you want to change a file name to. So what I normally do is I click onto the triple dots, and then from here I select what directory I want to save it to. So for my case, I want to save it to the homework directory, and I'm going to call this one Andy. And now click onto save, and now as you guys can see, it has a new file name and a new directory, basically where I have saved Andy to. If you want to change the name of it, what you guys can do is just delete some characters like this, and you can also add in some characters by doing Andy1. So that's also how we'll be able to change the name of the file name. Okay, so it's basically this is how to use the capture side of things. So if you want to capture, then I just taught you guys how to use capture. Now let's move on to options. So this is going to be a little bit more complex. I'm only going to go through encoding options and frame rate. I'm not going to go for anything advanced because I want to keep this tutorial simple to use. Anyway, let's get started with options tab. So as you guys can see, file format is basically what format you want for a video to be saved in. So I'm going to keep it as MPEG because that's one of the greatest ones. And there's also another option called export frames as bitmaps, but I wouldn't worry about that, just stick with the original. And we can click onto media codec. And for this one, I recommend just to stay with MPEG for video. If you don't know what media codec is, don't worry about it, just go for the top one. And now as you guys can see, it's now the frame rate. So the higher, the faster the video will be. The lower it is, the slower the video will be. But I want it to be goodly fast. I'm going to go around 44 FPS, as you guys can see. So let's keep on 44 FPS, and now if you click onto info, then as you guys can see, it just tells us information about the basically about the video contents, such as this codec, for format, the clip scaling factor, and for frame size, as you guys can see. And now I would go back to capture, and then from capture, what you guys can do now is click on to start recording. And now as you guys can see, we are now recording the video. So I'm dragging this window around, as you guys can see. Now I'm going to open up this photo, and now I'm going to close out of it, and now I can pause it. And then once I've paused it, what you guys can do is click onto directory, and now click onto resume, and that will basically resume the video. And now what you guys can do is click on to stop recording, and as you guys can see, it will start to encode. So this may take a few seconds to do. As you guys can see, it is now done. Do you want to open the clip? We can click on to yes if you do want to view it, or no. So I'm going to click on to yes because I do indeed want to view it. And as you guys can see, this is our screen recorder video, which you basically have screen recorded. Isn't this awesome? And now I'm going to pause this video, and now I'm going to go close out this, and now I'm going to close out of this software by clicking onto this box right over here. And now, as you guys can see, we have exited. So anyway guys, hope that you guys found this video very useful, and I hope that you guys find BeScreenCapture very useful as well, because I love it a lot. I love it a lot because it's an awesome tool for people who basically wants to screen record their screen. So anyway guys, if you love this video, please put a like and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye bye.